You're listening to Daily Sip with Marcel, giving you morning moments of insight, laughter, and a little something to stir the soul.
Yeah. Good day, everyone. Today is August 19th, 2025, and thank you for listening to Daily Sip with Marcel. And we're just going to start off with the takeaways from Trump's meeting with Zelensky and the Europeans yesterday. Yeah, it was an interesting meeting, but the bottom line to it is that this is now going to turn into a meeting between Zelensky and President Trump and Vladimir Putin. And they're going to have to figure out how to make peace with each other and move on. Zelensky told reporters following the White House meeting that if Russia does not demonstrate a will to meet, then we'll ask the United States to act accordingly. What does that mean? Yeah. Well, Zelensky, he's not going to make any type of conditions, because if he makes conditions, then the Russians are going to make conditions. So that's the bottom line to that. NATO's Secretary General Mark Rutte said when he appeared on Fox News that if Russia is not playing ball on the direct talks with Ukraine, the United States plus Europe will do more when it comes to tariffs and sanctions on Moscow. So what we're going to be looking for is a trilat. Yeah, I'm going to love that word, trilat. They're going to be using that a lot today. That's going to be an arrangement between the president and President Putin and President Zelensky. Everyone feels after this great meeting of the minds today that it has been a very good early step for a war that has been going on for almost 4 years. And guess what? We will be providing security guarantees. You know what that means, right? America is pledging to help protect Ukraine from future attacks. These guarantees can take several forms, and the details are still being debated. President Trump did mention that Ukraine might receive protection similar to NATO's Article 5, which means if Ukraine is attacked, the U.S. and European allies would consider it an attack on themselves and respond accordingly. This is not a full NATO membership, but a promise of significant support. The truth is, true peace for Ukraine requires not only U.S. and European unity, but also clear, enforceable security commitments and respect for Ukraine's sovereignty. Nothing less will do. Now for something to think about. You love sneakers, and a lot of people like ballet flats, and they were dominating last year for footwear. So obviously, what do? You join the two together and you come up with a sneakerina. Yeah, these are ballerina sneakers and ballet flat sneakers and lace-up satin sneakerinas. Yeah, this is what's happening. Be on the lookout for this new fall sneaker trend. Maybe Puma sneaker flats. Yeah. And that's it for today's Daily Sip with Marcel. Thanks for spending part of the day with me. If today's sip gave you something to think about, smile about, or share, pass it on. Be sure to follow the show so we can keep sipping together. Until next time, I'm Marcel. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for letting me be part of your day. And until next time, keep noticing what makes life taste a little better. And if you're loving this, don't just sip in silence. Follow us, hit the subscribe button, and pour this into someone else's cup. Share it, spread it. Let's wake the world up together, one daily sip at a time.